Thanks for taking time to watch the rest of our panel discussion with Jan Weber and Carl Romberg. One issue we didn't have time for on For the Record is the battle for the U.S. Senate and the political posturing in the run-up to the election. One of the big things to watch election night will be which party ends up in control of the U.S. Senate. Democrats think they have a chance to retake it. There are 23 Republicans running for re-election compared to only 12 Democrats. That has Republicans playing defense a bit this cycle. Democrats need to gain a net of 4 seats for their goal. Now, after almost 4 years, some Republicans in tight races are trying to distance themselves from President Trump. The website 538.com summarized a few of them. Lisa Murkowski of Alaska said over the summer that she struggled with the idea of supporting the president. Martha McSally of Arizona wouldn't answer whether she's proud to support the president. Susan Collins of Maine won't support confirming the Supreme Court nominee before the election. And John Cornyn of Texas over the weekend made an interesting comparison, calling the Republican Party's relationship with Trump a bad marriage. I guess, what does this stance so late in the campaign signal for these Republicans? Jan?
I think it signals the fact that these senators are listening to the people on what their home states are saying, and things are very different from Maine to Alaska to Texas to Arizona. The problems those spaces are dealing with are not the same as maybe what we're seeing here in Iowa and Illinois. So I think that as a legislator, as an elected official, you're accountable to the people who elect you there. And so, yeah, I think it's going to be a tough fight, and I don't know when we'll know the results from the election on November 3rd because of the varying length of time we have to submit and count absentee votes and vote by mail and whatever name we call it in our state. So, people have a right, and the voters in those states will decide who they wish to have represent them for the next 6 years in the United States Senate. So it is going to be an interesting night to watch for sure.
Carl, what does this signal to you?
Well, Jim, Senator Phony Joni Ernst is a deer caught in the headlights right now. She's tied herself so tightly to Mitch McConnell and Donald Trump and the Republican agenda that now that she's actually up for election, she's backpedaling on everything she's done. She claims she's trying to help save Social Security. Give me a break. This is the senator who admitted in an interview that she was in a backroom deal on privatizing Social Security. This is the senator who now says she wants to try and help us with health care costs when she's voted 4 or 5 times already to reduce Medicare benefits. The whole state came late to join the Medicare participation on the Affordable Care Act. The Republicans have no plan to replace the Affordable Care Act. They've been whining about it for 11 years, and they still don't have a plan to replace it. So, Senator Greenfield, speaking of, Joni couldn't even tell you the price of soybeans in her interview on Iowa Press. This is a girl, a woman that's representing the farming community in our state? I don't think so. I think Joni Phony days are numbered, Jim. I think we're just waiting for the votes to come in election night.
We'll be watching. Jan Weber, Carl Romberg, thanks for your time. Both of you be safe.